Hello, 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 and you know what? How you doing? This is Pitches Be Crazy. This is Indie Vault. I hope everybody's having a really, really good day. In case you're not familiar with the format that we do here, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're old, welcome back. Allow me to tell you how we play this little game. We are going to have a couple of really, really talented creators that are going to talk about their wares, but they're going to do it in ways that only my sick, twisted mind comes up with. And the winner will have up to $50 toward their campaign. And I don't know about you, whenever you're campaigning, money never comes at a bad time. Actually, money never comes at a bad time, period. I am Brandon. I am your host. And joining me, as always, we've got the lovely, lovely Lisa. How you doing, darling?
I am doing fabulous. Thank you.
Every time we see you, had new glares of flare behind you, and this game is so awesome.
Yes, it's Bad Bitch and Humble Hustle.
Right. Represent. And we all always we got the one, we have the only, we have Joe. How you doing, sir?
I'm getting killed by my fans.
Damn, dude, what you do?
No, I didn't do anything. They just asked me to do something, and you know how I am. I try to keep my word, so I've been working on things.
I get you. You know, you are always a man of impeccable integrity, and we respect that. And coming in to help us judge this thing, we have Indie Vote royalty. We have quite literally, it's in her name. We have Lola, the Indie Princess. How are you, madam?
I am busy. I'm all over the place.
And Lord knows you are always just ripping and running, and we respect that about you. You know, your hustle game never ends except when you
No.
sleep, and even when you sleep.
When do I sleep?
Yeah, and even when
Oh.
you sleep, you still got something popping. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right. And now we are awaiting one of our contestants, but for right now, we have SK coming from the future because it is Sunday where he is at. How are you, sir? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Like I was saying before, the world hasn't ended, so everybody just make a happy smile because the sun still came up this morning, so that's all good.
As long as the sun comes up and we're all awake and moving, then today should be a good day.
It will be a great day. I saw Trisha's comment. It's Johnny Knoxville. If you want to put a bet, if you want to put a bet on, Johnny Knoxville will get it.
Yeah, Trish really wants to know who's going to win the Royal Rumble tonight. If Johnny Knoxville wins, I swear to God, I am never watching wrestling again. I mean, it's bad enough that, um, hell, didn't Bud Bundy from Married with Children win it back in WCW days or something?
Did he?
No,
Oh,
it was what you call it. David Arquette won the World Heavyweight Championship, only to give it up the following day to Booker T.
David Arquette
Yes.
won a world championship title.
hmm it made news. It was all over the headlines. It made popular magazines that he won the title.
And this is canon.
Yes.
For once, I am stuck without a punchline. Oh, and even though she won last week, Trish is still talking mess. Yes, Trish, we know you utterly and thoroughly defeated him.
If Trish decides to all of a sudden just get an airplane ticket, head out to the Royal Rumble, and be a part of the Women's Royal Rumble,
She'd
her
have my vote.
likelihood of winning would be very, very great.
Yeah, she would definitely win. She would definitely win. Okay, SK. While we are waiting, why don't you tell us a little bit about your book?
okay. Look, it's a fantasy adventure, and it does take a lot of inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons. So it was an absolutely fun story to write. So the Wolf Cubs is actually centered around the three main characters. There is in the middle you can see Gwen. She's a dark elf warrior, but she's not like the other elves. Like a lot of the other elves are a lot more dexterous, a lot more slim, and she's not. She's the archetype tank type character. You know, the one who charges in first with the big shield. To the left, you have Emmy, who's a mage, and to the right there, you then have Kriv, who's the thief of the group. And basically, the three of them, if you scroll down a little bit more, have to battle this lich, an undead wizard meant for an elixir called Heart's Desire. If you want, play the video, because the video is actually a motion comic, and I really hope you guys will enjoy this one. It's not that long. It's only about a minute and a half.
Sure.
I think we can do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, that was cool.
That was a good video.
I
Yeah.
hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Just and I was going to throw this out to the group, actually. I know it's pictures, but I'm going to throw you guys some questions as well. What's your thoughts on, and this is actually two pages of the comic. You can probably see those 2 pages animated. What are your thoughts on motion comics? Because imagine graphic novels was in between prose and artwork. So, they kind of mix the two to make comics and graphic novels. This is actually really in between comics and full-on animation. So there's no voiceovers. The special effects are very simple, and there's a little bit of movement. But on the whole, it's still panel by panel by panel. Do you think, again, it's not something that's actually really that popular out there, but do you think there is would you watch a 20-minute YouTube video of a motion comic? What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, I think it really depends on the title, personally. Like, if it was something like your story or like something action based, it'd probably be really cool. I mean, personally, I prefer having tangible, actual books in my hand. I mean, that's me, but I can appreciate motion comics. I mean, I actually sometimes when I'm driving a long distance, I listen to Comic Historian that they retell epic stories with sound effects and blah blah blah. So I can see the sort of thing catching on. It's just me personally. I prefer a tangible book in my hand. So, but I can see the merit in it.
Catchy though, because you can broaden your audience if you've got multiple formats, and you could potentially reach even a younger crowd in a way too, just because of the technology and the movement that you have in there is eye-catching, and the sound, the background noise, if you were to do like noises or like sound effects or something with that would be really neat.
Okay, cool. Look, I think there is a place for it. And I don't know if you know, but Marvel has actually started doing a lot of it. So they started doing a lot of the trends, especially with Spider-Man. They'll take a panel of Spider-Man and basically move that one character, swing him across, the screen. So
Yeah, I
it's,
mean, there's
it's not a-
definitely a place for it, and like I said, there's definitely merit for it. So
Yep.
Okay. Oh, if we scroll back up a bit, one thing I absolutely love is in when I'm putting campaigns together, and I'm hoping this, if you do, and if anybody does check out the campaign, thank you very much. I really appreciate anybody who take a look. I give a lot of artwork out, so you can kind of see in terms of what I show in terms of the artwork. I think I show close to 5 pages, 6 pages. So not all of them have been lettered because at the time it was where it is, but I do put a lot of pages in so that at least you guys can, anybody who does check out the campaign can easily see the colors, the tone, what the campaign's about. So
well,
there's nothing.
if you turn this whole story into a webtoon, I think it would probably be cool, and definitely somebody would definitely check it out. Trish would check it out.
Oh, thanks, Trish.
Among other people. I mean, I could see this turning into like a whole epic web series, something like that. Like I said, I mean, there's merit, and I mean, there's a place for tangible books. People like to have in their hand, and there's a place for this sort of thing. So the thing about comics is there's really no wrong way to do it. In my opinion.
Right.
I love, and the other thing about say with Wolf Cubs, and I'll just give you what type of genre of fantasy in it, because if you can imagine that the fantasy genre, it actually is pretty large. You have your epic Lord of the Rings type thing, but this one is if you ever have read the series Rat Queens, it's very similar to that. So in terms of Rat Queens, is basically the adventurers, they get quest and they get to do different things every episode. So it kind of you know, okay, we're in a tavern today. There is a quest to, do something. It pays a bounty of a certain amount of gold, and these adventurers basically seek out to collect on these bounties. So it's very much that quest-based genre of fantasy, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm going to dive into a bit of writing theory here as well, if you guys don't mind. But I like there's usually 3 types of conflict that you need to make not just fantasy, but to make any comic a lot of fun to read. The three conflicts are the inner conflict between the character among themselves, conflict within between the characters, and conflict against an external against the world. And for people who want to get a good example of that, I look back to the 1986 film Aliens. So if you look at Aliens, and again, I'm going to spoil it a little bit, but God, it's 1986. If you haven't watched Aliens by now, please go watch it. It's like one of the best sci-fi movies.
If you haven't seen Aliens, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, what planet are you living on?
Exactly.
Shame.
If you don't want to watch Revenant and all the rest of that stuff,
No,
I understand. I understand.
As far as I'm concerned, the series ended at Alien 3.
I'm up with that. I think it ended with Aliens.
It ended
Alien 3 was
Alien 3. I mean, Alien 3 wasn't all that, but
yeah, some of those other ones were like really fucked up.
It was passion.
It could have been worse. It could have been Terminator.
Terminator.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole.
That's a series that gets stomped into the ground, but anyway.
But with Aliens, it is so well written, and the reason people like it so much, it covers these 3 main conflicts really well. So the first conflict is with Ripley. Her whole internal conflict is, especially if you watch the full director's cut, when she gets back to Earth, basically her daughter has grown right up. And she can't, it's done, all her family, all her life she's known, she's aged out of it, because when she was coming back, basically the world she knew had all changed. That's how come that internal conflict with Newt, the little girl in Aliens, is so important, because there is a lot of talk about, and a lot of it did get cut. That's why director's cut, I think, is a little bit better, where there's a lot of talk about Ripley saying she's lost her life and she's lost the ability to become a mom. And so that's the whole internal conflict where she finds this external force, which is Newt, and she goes, you know what? I'm going to protect her. I'm going to be the mama bear here, and that's her own internal conflict where she needs to resolve that between herself, that her life has changed and she needs to move on. So that's the inner conflict. You have the conflict between the characters. You have the sleazy, the corporate guy going, let's use the aliens as a bioweapon, and you have the soldiers who are basically, let's just kill it. And so you had a lot of that internal conflict between the team itself.
Actually,
So
if I could
yeah.
kind of stop you right there in terms of the soldiers, I don't think it's all that cut and dry with the soldiers. The soldiers are, I know this is a cliche way of saying it, but they were basically following orders. It's like, yeah, they're blunt instruments, point and shoot, but at the end of the day, they just following orders. I mean,
They were hired guns.
Yeah, they're hired guns.
In 3, they were hired guns.
Yep.
They were hired guns. The first 2 movies, they actually played into what SK was saying.
Yep.
Because SK was saying they played into that internal conflict, because the second set, especially in Aliens 2, their conflict was, we're back to deal with whatever happened to the troops that we sent prior.
Yep.
If they killed us, we about to kill them.
Right.
We're the superior, not this creature.
Right.
Exactly. And then so they were there just to basically, oh, look, this mining colony is now not responding. We need to find out why. And the soldiers didn't want to keep any of the aliens. They were just there to blow stuff up. But then you had that corporate guy, and I don't even remember if I'm mad about you more than anything else. But his conflict was Paul Reiser, that's it. But his conflict was basically, I'm going to try to bring this bioweapon home. And that actually creates a lot of tension within the group, because the group's dying one by one. And then they find out, oh my God, this guy has been playing us all along. So that's that conflict there. And then you had the third main conflict, which is basically a bunch of humans versus a bunch of giant xenomorphs. So that's that last final conflict. And if you watch it, having all those 3 components in the movie, having them all meshed together so goddamn well, and having that all the thread lines pull on each other. And so that's why the final scene of when Ripley fights the final xenomorph, that actually covers all the 3 conflicts. That resolves all 3 in one final scene. She's protecting Newt from the alien queen. So she's being all mama bear here. She's like, don't mess with my family. It covers the conflict where, she doesn't want the aliens to come back to Earth. So she's going, you know what? Nobody's coming back. And the final conflict, of course, is she beats the alien queen. So it's just so well written. It's really well written.
Not necessarily.
If you really think about it, the alien queen kind of represents it best, because like Ripley, she's also protecting her brood.
That's exactly right.
She's protecting, what she considers her home and her family by this quote unquote invading force.
Yep.
That what makes me question what SK is saying at the end, because remember, at the very end, we don't know if Newt or Ripley was impregnated. Remember, they go back to hibernated sleep.
Yeah, we didn't find out until that god awful third one what happened.
But I have to say, in terms of at least pulling all the threads together, and it's for a sci-fi, which is meant to be.
That is a good point. All the queen guns and bullets, I just used them where she needs me to. That's basically what the Marines did. I mean, they just point and shoot.
Mm-hmm. I know, but for something that was actually, if you watch some of the trailers, was meant to be a mindless sci-fi and all the rest of it, we're back to blow stuff up. It is really deep, and it's actually really well written. Now, going back to my story anyway, just as I love the aliens aside, but going back to Wolf Cubs, look, it's not aliens, so I want to make it clear, it's really not aliens. People don't die. It's still a little bit more all ages fantasy. But I do make it the point that every main character has an arc. There is tension between all 3 characters. And of course, there's that overlying, there's a giant lich who's about to kill all of us. So that's all the components are there in terms of how conflict is written.
Okay. I just got word that we are going to SK, you're going to have a contestant. We're just waiting for him to pop in.
All good, all
So
good.
yeah, we do appreciate the conversation, and that was actually quite interesting. That was an interesting take comparing it with Alias. Now I kind of want to go back and watch that movie.
Right?
It's good. Yeah. Oh, watch it again for the thematic value. Watch it again with the lens of the story writer's lens on, which is why did the writer do this? Why was this done this way? And good.
I mean,
movies will make you question
that's kind of a
decisions.
good point, because if you think about it, a lot of movies like that were basically written for a cash grab. I mean, a lot of, but very few actually focus on like story and things like that. And hang on a second. Stone,
What's up?
Hey,
what's happening?
Hey!
Hey, I made it.
Yes, you did.
You did. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. First, how you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Number
Happy
one.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday for SK though.
Yes, it's happy Sunday, brother.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
nice
right.
to meet you,
Yeah.
Stone. I know we've messaged, but this is the first time we've talked. So
Yeah.
just want to say hi to you.
Finally, the universe comes together and it coalesces and brings us together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's get all spiritual in this piece.
Oh,
What's up,
and
Trish?
I have to say, I love your pinups. Look, even behind you, and the ones that you have in your campaign. They
Oh,
look
thank you.
gorgeous.
Once
Thank
Absolutely
you so very
gorgeous.
much.
Once again,
Thank
all
you.
this love. Are you guys gonna be able to like go for each other's throats pitch wise?
Me versus this guy. I mean, we're too. I don't know, polite. We're too nice. We're trying to assist each other. You know what I mean? I don't know. But we're gonna try.
After last week's bloodbath, I expect more. The audience wants more.
Oh, so this is the Roman times, and we're in the the arena.
We want to be
And,
entertained.
You want I said husband to a murdered wife and father to a murdered son, and I will have my vengeance in this life for the next. All right, so you guys go ahead, give me the rundown, my friend, because this is my first time, I think.
Oh, it's mine too. Mine too.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah.
We got some virgins. Okay, all right.
Yay.
Well, real quick, real fast. We're going to hang on. I have to do this.
Okay,
now.
hanging.
We are about to be entertained. We are about to be entertained.
Mike.
All right, essentially, you, Cass and Stone, you guys are going to talk about your projects, but you're going to do them in weird and jacked up ways that my 6-foot mind came up with. And if our judges like them, you guys will get up to $50 toward your campaign.
So we actually like to tell people it's kind of like whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. See, that's a good way to reference it.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that show, S?
I am. Drew Carey was on that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite shows, man.
It was great.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you guys a way to do it, and you guys are gonna do it. But as you're doing it, you're going to talk about your projects.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. This is interesting. I think we can. We got this, S. We got it.
You got it.
Got this.
All right.
We will entertain. We will entertain.
One will entertain.
One will stand. One will fall.
All right.
One will fall.
Okay, we got some
Two
Optimus
men
Prime.
enter, one will leave. Two will enter, one will leave.
One will leave.
All right, so I'm gonna make this first round a little easy because you guys are virgins. So we're gonna slowly put it in.
Slowly. You hear that, ladies? Slowly.
Oh, Stone, yeah.
I've lost. He's got the voice. I'm out. I'm gone.
He's like, not this kind of
No, you can't forfeit. The battle has just begun.
No, he's got a great voice for a lot of different voices. So
I appreciate that. I used to do radio for about 2.5 years.
Oh, nice.
And,
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're kind of used to like having stuff kind of thrown at you off the cuff, like here, read this. Like what the? Okay,
yeah, like I get it from the producer. He's just like, yeah, we got this new segment. We're bringing a guest on. I'm just like, all right, this is happening now. You just got to do stuff on the fly. You know what I mean? And
that's exactly the show.
So you should be right at home in this type of game. So
okay, all right.
Without further ado, if you have to go to the bathroom, too damn bad. You should have went by now. Smoke them if you got them. Round one. If you got a cup there, you'll be fine. All right.
Okay. All right. I got a bottle.
I want you guys to pitch your book like you're a weatherman.
Like you're a weatherman.
Like you're a weatherman on your local news.
Okay.
DC. Whoever wants to go first.
I'm happy to do this one first, and you can get the next round first.
Yeah.
So today in local weather, we have wolf cubs, which is rising really, really hot right now. It's, you better get onto it before it's too late. Take the trip down to the beach. It is, the sun is out, and it is an excellent looking project. The forecast is looking that we've got about 20 days left, just under 20 days left. So the forecast is still looking very, very exciting. In the next couple of days, we are hoping we're going to hit some amazing stretch goals. With the stretch goal comes more digital rewards. For people who back digitally, we've got you. For people who back physically, we've also got you. So keep an eye out for the next couple of days because it will be very, very exciting. Stone. I wish I had a mic. I can just.
I was waiting for it.
That was interesting.
That was impressive. I gotta.
That was pretty good.
I loved it.
It flowed.
I actually could picture him in the back with a green screen, with the thing pointing.
With the thing happening. Yeah. Can you be my weatherman? I'm just saying. I'm just do my forecast.
Okay.
All right.
I have a hold on 1 second, Stone.
Okay.
We can't have dead air, Krista.
No, he muted me. Never mind. He told me never mind.
What was up?
No.
Oh, to answer a quick question, I'm not doing no damn pink suit.
If he doesn't do it, we will find another host.
You may have to find another host. I'm not doing no damn pink suit.
Where's my pink sweater yam shirt?
There it is.
What I'm looking. Someone mentioned a pink suit, so I'm like.
Long story short, we're supposed to be getting a sponsor pretty soon, which means, but the sponsor wants me as the host to wear a Pepto-Bismol pink suit.
Bro, I just got a new bottle of Pepto-Bismol yesterday. I'm just saying. So not a bad. All right, are we ready?
Are we ready for you? Ready? Yeah, go for what you know, bro.
All right, cool. Weatherman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this broadcast for your local weather on the 8th. I'm your meteorologist, Stone Abdullah, and today we're going to talk about Journey of the Shadow, Darkness Falls. Now, Darkness Falls is coming in from the west, and it's going to bring you about 3 to 6 waifus that we call them, 3 to 6 waifus, and it's going to generally cover over the Cincinnati, Ohio River Valley area. And these waifus are going to be extremely important in the next few days because they're going to impact our main character, Commander Sumisu, as he faces a new evil. Now, this new evil on the earth, it's going to impact, your from the daytime heating conditions all the way up to nighttime. Overnight heating is going to be record highs, even when you go to sleep. So make sure you turn on that AC because as you go further on in the Darkness Falls manuscript, it gets hotter. So as you go through the Darkness Falls Kickstarter campaign, we have a forecast we call Go Big or Go Bigger. These big storms are going to come at you guys, and it's going to be impact about 30 million, 50 million people. And as you keep going through the Kickstarter, you're going to find more and more of these glorious posters. Posters are going to be posted everywhere, but it's going to be great for picnic weather. So make sure you guys get out there, wear your shorts, bring out the kids for a good time. But hey, when it comes down to nighttime, remember, that's the right time. So there's some spicy stuff for you guys to get involved in, like our pledge rewards, and you get bonus posters just for pledging up and up. And as you guys see, the big one that comes in, Commander Sumisu at the $300 tier, you get literally everything. You can't ask for a better forecast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your meteorologist, Stone Abdullah, and I'm just here to tell you that we've got something for everybody. This is your fan-centered forecast.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Damn, dude.
I used to do weather.
And you couldn't mention nothing about a sultry evening with any one of those characters. Shame.
I mean, well, this is a weather forecast, But I tell you,
you could have said it would be hot and moist.
A sultry night with cool winds. with Cool
I
Winds,
said-
where the waifu storm is coming in, you get to see the hair flow and all the other stuff. There's a way to do it.
You
could have said, you
you
could have said something
overheard.
like, we have a wind coming in the west, and I anticipate a wet and wild weekend.
We got a warm and moist air mass coming in from the south. You know what I mean? But I held that back because I was just like, as you continue down the nighttime overnight temperatures, as you go through the manuscript, it gets hotter. So that was an allusion to an air mass advecting over a continent. So you guys missed that. You guys missed that, but that's okay.
I can't beat this voice.
That's science. We're all not part of science.
Damn it. So that's where I
That's
fucked
okay.
up. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Lisa, who did you like? Because I don't envy you guys having to pick.
Oh, they both did a really good job of trying to come up with the weather stuff, but I think Stone had the advantage here, just because he's done it before. And SK, you did really good. It's really hard for me to pick, but I'm definitely gonna have to go with Stone at this point.
Oh, look, I have to go with Stone. And I shouldn't, but how can I beat that voice? It's got the deep, rich tone. Oh, I'm out.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
His voice is like
That
honey.
humbles me.
Oh, God.
His voice is
I
like honey.
appreciate
It
you guys.
just drips down.
You guys stop it. You got me blushing in places I forgot I
If
had.
Stone wears the pink suit, Brandon, your job's gone.
Probably.
Well, uh-oh. S called it, and he dropped the line. He said, "Don't give me the pink suit. I'll wear a periwinkle suit. How about that?
Ooh,
Periwinkle,
very
turquoise.
nice choice.
Well, I can rock turquoise. I'm just not wearing pink.
You just ain't rocking.
I'll
with
rock
pink, y'all.
turquoise. I don't have the skin tone for pink.
It's not there. We got to put you in some Timberlands or something, man. We got to get you in some.
The king is here.
Oh crap!
Oh Lord.
Lies and untruths. Lies and
Lord.
untruths.
Lord have mercy.
About
What
what?
have you done?
Quickly.
What?
It's unsubstantiated fantasy you're out here spewing from your Facebook, sir. That
is red. Not
that is pink.
Bullshit. That
Hey,
is
bro.
pink.
red.
That is pink.
That is red. That is the self same red hat. That is pink, and that's my mama's house. So
Hey, cuz, that's pink.
That's red.
That's your
That's-
mama's house. How
That's
dare
as
ya?
pink as the day is long.
That is
And,
red, not pink.
You know what? I'm not surprised. There you your colorism again. That's pink all day long. That's on his Facebook. That's on his Facebook. He
That is
thought-
red.
That's
He
lift
got-
pink.
No, you know what it is, Joe. Joe Stone, you know what it is. He thought he was light skinned enough to get away with it. Yeah, that's how they do. That's how they do. That's how them light skins try to do. See, nah, brother.
Brandon.
Put it up on a
Yeah.
poll. I want to put it up on a poll. And have
We will
people
put it
vote
on
if
a
that
poll.
red
That's
is
pink.
That's pink. This is pink or red. 'Cause
That
I
is
want to see the
lift
results.
pink.
That is not lift pink. I
It
got a
is.
lift thing in the car. to
That's
tell you
T-Mobile
what's
pink.
up.
That's
That is
T-Mobile pink.
T-Mobile
You look like
pink.
you just got 5G. I don't want to hear
Man, please.
it.
Oh, you got 5G.
No.
I love it, but it looks good. I never did. It looks good.
You can toss it in the chat. Anybody in the chat, 1 for pink, 2 for red.
Yes.
There you go, S.
Let's do it that way.
Trish is still in the house. Yep. Mike, you still in the house.
Only
It
if
comes
it's-
down to you guys.
Only if I
I'll
get
be-
fired from
yeah.
the show.
I'm gonna be posting a poll on Facebook, so be on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going to participate. Will that be biased though? Because I'm
We already got pink.
okay. One for
Pigment
pink.
said pink.
Only color
We got 1 1 1 1 1
You only get
1
one.
1
You
1.
only get
Wow.
oh, damn it. But back to
Wow.
business.
I guess I'm the only one that noticed something odd about that picture.
yes.
There you go. There, Joe.
And that is
Mike, hello.
why is it so light in that picture? It's
Why is it
like
so
Yeah.
is that room filled with nothing but LED light?
I was under a crystal chandelier.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Everyone says that's pink.
I don't give a damn what they say. It's not. We want
It's
pink.
And that lighting is pink.
I don't give a
It's
fuck.
very pink in that lighting.
It's very pink. Yeah.
So we
was
know
under-
you
I was
can wear
under-
pink.
I
We
was
know
under
you can.
I was at my mom's house. It was during Christmas, and she has like a really bright crystal chandelier right under it.
Yeah.
And
Come here, wear pink well. It looks good.
The king says it looks good.
did he wear
It,
it?
It looks good, man.
So you
know
can
what I'm
pull
saying?
off pink.
Yeah. So you succeeded. You
Let's
won.
compromise. I wear a hat.
Nope, it has to be a suit. That's what the sponsor wants.
But I'm sitting waist down. This is all you would see.
Get yourself a
Oh,
stand-up.
I'm not wearing pants right now.
I'm not either. Yeah, so I get it.
They might actually buy you a podium to stand behind where they can see a suit. You never know.
You never know.
If they buy it,
But
what's up?
I'm not, Brandon. I'm not wearing pants either, so I sympathize with your disposition. I totally get it. I get it. It's like, fuck it. It's Saturday.
Even my mother-in-law says it's pink.
It looks nice.
And it looks nice on him. It's hot
See,
pink,
and it
looks nice.
And it looks nice. You see that?
I own nothing pink.
Well, you bought to.
Y'all gonna buy it for me?
You was a victim of lighting. Brandon.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
A victim of
because in that picture, that is pink all day long because of the
all
lighting.
day long
because of the lighting. See,
circumstantial pink. Can we hashtag
pull it off and look okay in it?
I want a lawyer.
I want to see it now. I just want to see him in the Pepto-Bismol suit because my curiosity is piqued. Like it's got to happen. So I love you, Brandon, but I got to see that suit. You know what I mean? Like it's got to happen.
Yep. And
Fine pantsless Saturday it is. You darn tootin' it is, Mike.
You got
my man.
right. Yes, it is.
I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants.
Right,
excuse me?
I'm wearing 2 pairs.
2 pair. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's
Are
cold.
they two?
Ready for
poor
it.
thing.
She's cold.
Pepto-Bismol, basic guys.
I'm anemic and I'm cold. So
Trish, I thought we was
thing.
cool. I thought we was cool, Trish.
Poor thing.
All right.
Wear 3 pants. Yeah, go for it, girl.
Okay, Your Highness wearing 3-4 pants. Which one did you like? We got sidetracked, but
yeah, we got sorry.
I had to go with Stone. Even SK, you did a great job. I had to go with Stone. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
it was really honestly it was hard. It was hard to pick between those two. It really was.
Yeah.
He's
all right. So, Joe, you know,
I just gotta put it this way. SK was pretty much that anchor that says, you know what, that is our local story for today. Now here is Stone for the AccuWeather report. And Stone took over. So I have to give it to Stone. It's not that one was better than the other. It's just the quality of it was a little bit different.
Would you say like one was local and the other one was national?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had your local weather report, then you went to Rob Marciano.
But don't forget though, SK is coming from the future. It's Sunday.
That's right.
Right.
He's in the future. Man, can you tell us about Skynet? Since you're over there in the future, can you at least warn us?
No, actually, damn it, I'm gonna get a hold of you. I'm gonna get a hold of you tomorrow because I want to know who wins the football game Sunday. Since if I hit you up tomorrow, it'll be Monday for you. You'll already know.
You have to make certain that you say it's American football because football is a different soccer.
Sorry. You're right. American football. I apologize.
Australian football is different, actually. Australian football is like rugby.
Right.
Yeah. Rugby is isn't rugby like a combination of soccer and American football?
No, it's a bit like NFL, except there's no helmets and they kill each other.
Yeah, these guys
don't want to be in a scrum. You don't want to be in a scrum because that's a free for all just to try to get the ball out of the middle of that whole pack.
You don't want to. You don't want to be. Scrum is basically trying to step on somebody's head and take out as many people as you can.
Sounds like
it's amazing.
Sounds like organized gang violence.
It's great. It reminds you of the Greco-Roman.
There's no blood allowed in football, but there is blood
allowed in rugby. Oh yeah, them boys, they get to fighting. They hit each other like that. They don't hold back. And I don't know what they feed them either. They feed them a lot of beef, maybe a lot of corn and potatoes, and then you see these stocky guys that they get up on the field and they run. I'm like, sweet merciful, that's a quick man.
Yeah,
that's a big man, but he's
I've seen a couple of rugby matches. They are juicing out there.
Bro.
They run on somebody's top speed, and you just hear like someone's kidney come out of their ass,
and it's sailing across all the way over the stadium. Sorry, we got sidetracked again. Sorry,
folks. To myself, it's like in American football when you get stiff arm, you hear the kid. But in rugby, when you get stiff arm, person's going end over end because that's how hard they're getting hit.
Right. It's amazing. I'm like, well, you guys do this every game. Props to you. It's not for me. I'm too soft. I'm squishy.
And when everything is said and done, they go to the pub like nothing happened.
Right.
No, it gets worse because there's even more fighting in the pub.
Because there's liquor involved.
There's liquor involved.
Right.
Yep. My man,
Right.
he called it.
Since
let's move on.
Just one quick one. I did
What's
share a link in the private chat. If you can bring the link up, because this is an Australian only animal, and the history behind this animal is basically they were in the island off Western Australia, so that's where they existed, and they had no natural predators. So when humans discovered this island, it's called Rottnest Island. You can see it. You click on the link, you'll see what these animals look like.
Oh yeah, those are so cute. I've seen them.
Are they cute as in cute or cute as in they'll rip your face off?
Yeah,
it's the quokka. So
they're adorable.
Those smiling.
Mm-hmm.
I love those creatures
because
they
have. Yep. Sorry.
Go ahead.
They'll probably rip your face off. I'm assuming.
No. They're one of the few Australian animals which don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
You guys got like killer spiders and shit down there, right?
Yeah.
Killer birds.
Like
killer
spiders
koalas.
that are this big. I'm like, fuck that. Thank you.
I think we have.
Yeah, the Huntsman Spider.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We I think have the top 7 venomous snakes, the top 6 venomous spiders.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, but you guys get along. You coexist. You see that? America, you can coexist with your toxic neighbors. If we can coexist with literally toxic animals, imagine the strides we can make in American society. It's not happening.
All of this came from a penal colony.
Ooh. See that? Ooh, dropping history. A man, Joe.
Aww.
Look at that.
It is cute. I'm still thinking it
will kill you dead.
I still think it will bite your face off, but it's cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah, but
it's
kind of a metaphor in life. The things that are most cute and adorable will most likely rip your face off when you're not paying attention.
So my ex-wife, that's the reason why. Yeah, I get you.
You said it.
Yeah, I get you, Brandon. No, I'm deriving parallels. That's all I'm doing. Since we're here, this is like whose line is it anyway? You have to derive a parallel. Yeah.
Speaking of that, we got to go on to round 2.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we do. Later on, Stone, you're gonna get a hug. You sound like you need a hug.
Well, I have my body pillows for that. So.
All right.
I'm kidding, guys.
All right. Back to the show. I mean, I like the fact we get sidetracked, but we got to move on. Round 2. Since Stone, you won the first round, you're gonna start off round in the second round. I want you to pitch your book like an army drill sergeant.
All right.
If you need you can pull up Full Metal Jacket, but no.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Army drill sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
That means I have to get mean and ostracized. All right. Here we go. What the hell are you doing there looking for, just staring at your computer? Why don't you hit up my Kickstarter right now? I want you to drop down and give me 20 and head over to Kickstarter.com and look up Darkness Falls. Don't you see all these beautiful women in front of you? Have you not seen a woman before in your life, son? You better give me sir, yes, sir, because we got 6 of them, and they're going to help my main character, Commander Sumi, so he's going to fight an evil and try to save the planet from humanity and prevent galactic genocide. Now, have you heard of galactic genocide before, boy? I want you to say this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You say yes, sir. Where is it? Do you still live in your mama's house? You get down to Kickstarter.com. You can go up in all the tiers. What we got here is to go big or go bigger. Now, did you come here to go big or go bigger, son? Or are you going to go small and go smaller? This is the army, son. There's no small nothing. You got small dick. You ain't going to small dick me. Get on there to darknessfalls.com and give me 50 push-ups right now. Get over that ladder. That's what I got. Thank you. That's my drill.
Oh, wow.
The only thing that was missing was, do you like big titties, boy? Boy, do you like yourself some big titties? Boy, you gonna answer me if you like big titties. I like big titties, sir.
Yes, sir. I like big titties. Say it louder. Say yes, sir. I like big titties. But
it's okay.
it's fine. That was my drill sergeant. I tried my best.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Right. Thank you, S. Yeah. Thank you, S.
SK. Bring it home, bro. I believe in you.
You got it, S.
You want the truth. You want the truth. I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You weep for Stone and you curse his campaign? No, we are the line. You have the luxury of not knowing what happened. That's why you need to check out Wolf Cubs. You no longer have the luxury to know, to be in the dark. Wolf Cubs is an amazing fantasy adventure. You'll love it. There is action, magic, and even some undead. Just remember that my existence here saves lives. And because of the lives I save, you will now check out my campaign. Thank you very much.
You channel some Jack Nicholson up in there.
Yeah,
I got a few good men vibes.
I couldn't remember the whole speech. I just took bits of it.
You can't handle the truth. I want the truth. I like Big Teddy's scared now. Trish. Stop it, Trish.
Trish is a trip. We love Trish. Joe, who did you like?
Being that I'm former military, I'm listening to these wannabe pitching machines. They haven't come through the real drill sergeant as of yet, which is me. So these two individuals, they need to drop and give me 20 because both of them failed to give me the real military experience.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
That's right. Call it out. Call it out. You didn't call nothing out. That means you owe me 20 more. But if I have to pick between these two piss ants, the way I would go about it is that Stone gave me the classic drill sergeant and pitched his book pretty well, while SK played the more psychological stuff, because that's when you get to drill sergeant school, you're going to learn how to mess with somebody's mind, because we have to make those minds real sharp here, because you can't get fooled out there on the path here when you go to Kickstarter and picture things here, because somebody can ask you a stupid question and you could be like and they can't deal with you no more. So you have to be sharp. So therefore, between the two, I have to go with SK, because SK deal with the psychological more so than the physical.
Thanks,
Yes,
Joe.
Daddy. I mean, sir. I mean, Joe.
Did you just call him Daddy?
I know.
Sorry.
Wow.
Not even sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Lisa, follow that if you dare.
Well, shit. Joe makes some really good points about SK's approach to, being the psychological part of it. Stone really had the energy there too. This is hard.
Life is hard.
I know. Oh, don't I know it? Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give this one to SK.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, in Your Highness.
Well, I put an X up.
You did?
I did.
Yeah, you missed it.
I was too enthralled. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. The first round went to Stone.
Yes.
No,
she X'd out SK, which
I know. I'm just saying.
With Stone. Yeah.
First round went to Stone, and this round went to SK, which means
we have sudden death.
We have a tie. We have a tie.
Sing for your support.
Yep. Since you guys are the unfamiliar, we have the tiebreaker round is called "Sing for Our Suffer." We are going to give you a type of song genre, and you guys are going to sing your pitches in said song genre. We can go anywhere from Disney music to Ariana Grande, and all points in between. If you have props, they are welcome. If you have musical talent, it don't matter.
Okay.
Lack of.
Hey, it don't matter. Joe, you want to take this one? It's been a minute since we did this one. To be honest, I kind of missed it.
Well, if I have to go off the top of my head here, the first thing that came to my mind is to do your pitch in the theme of Eye of the Tiger by Survivor.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay.
Have you guys have seen Rocky 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to make sure that some uncultured Philistine may not have seen Rocky 3.
If you're familiar with Rocky,
eventually probably it's like, no, that is Motley Crue. There was Dr. Feelgood, but that's going to be later. I don't feel that. The first thing I felt was
to be honest, based on what we just saw, I was going to suggest do it in a cadence.
Nah, they don't know about all the different cadences that could be out there.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that well versed. No, because I would fail it automatically. I'm just like, oh, fuck it. I think Kay has a beautiful voice. If it was like American Idol or something like that, or who's the next. Yeah, I think Kay would like steal that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Right,
he called Joe Daddy.
Right. Well, since Stone is clearly complimenting you, do you want to go first?
Oh, yeah, sure. I will actually propose something since it's a lot of, and you guys have been so much fun. Would you like to duet Stone?
Oh, sure. That would be cool.
I'll make it more fun for you guys. So, Stone, if you're in for it, we'll duet. I'll give you a signal. Wait, which way am I pointing? That way.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
So when I point, I'm handing it over. If I mess up the pointing, it's just like you can kind of figure. And when you're ready, point back.
Yeah, point back.
How about just point to the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fine because I'm in Australia. Our left and right is reversed because we're different hemispheres.
Yeah, because you guys are upside down, and Australia really doesn't exist. So we're just saying.
And I'm happy to help pitch yours as well. So in the end, everybody wins. Okay.
Right. Okay. You ready?
Okay. So we got the drum beat. Dum 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 dum
dum dum.
Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Wolf Cubs is now on Kickstarter. Please check it out. It's time to survive.
It's the time of the darkness and it's falling on Earth. We got a new evil coming and it's gonna hurt us. We got our goddess in trouble. There's one man to save them. And there's only one thing we can do. It's galactic genocide.
Oh my god!
It is what it is. All right.
Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun,
Dun,
dun, dun, dun,
dun. Okay, then I get to the
crazy. This is like, oh my god! This is the first time we had like a duet.
Oh
god! You guys have made history. So
man. I was just
hold up. I have to
like,
hold up. Nice. I gotta talk to the dude real quick because I have a proposal. So actually, I'll talk to the dude. Your Highness. Can we give them both? Because can we finance them both a little bit?
We have done a split before.
We have split it before.
There. Hold on.
Huh?
That's how you
we have to talk.
We have to talk to the man in charge. You right?
Yeah, we got to talk to the judges because that is not fair to make us choose between you two.
Okay, so I talked to the king, and both campaigns will be back. We'll pick a tier from each and back it.
Yay! Where's the money?
It's a tie.
Both of y'all are gonna get up finance. Oh, congratulations! Because
thank you so very kindly.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us on. Oh, thanks.
Yes, Trish. 2 weeks in a row of epic
epic shows.
It's always an epic show when we're on.
You're damn right. Yes, it is.
Thank you guys. That was a lot of fun. It's not often because you go in the show and you're talking about stuff and you can shoot the shit and stuff, but it's different when you can be like creative and you can do like charades and this type of whose lines, and this is fucking fun. So I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for bringing
you're
this
so
on.
welcome.
Yes, both of you are
cool.
Yeah, both of you are welcome back at any time because that was just amazing.
We'll come back with
something to behold. I would have to say that. Now, like the way he passed it off, it flowed. I was like,
it did. It was almost seamless. It was like
we're good.
We didn't even plan this.
So we planned it through the stars. You know, we were interconnected. That's how we planned.
All right. Well, we have to get out of here pretty soon. But before we go, SK, where can folks find you in your
So if you look for Sigmate Studio, SIGMATE Studio, one word, just look for that on Facebook. You'll find my Facebook page and everything's there.
All right, and how many days left you got on your own campaign?
On my campaign, I think 18 days left. So it's about the halfway mark. So, and again, thank you so much for letting me talk about my campaign. And you guys are amazing. It's been so much fun.
Yeah, we appreciate you waking up early for us. Stone, where can we find you, bro?
My friends, you can find me always at journeyoftheshadow.com. There's no www. You can learn everything about Journey of the Shadow there. You can find me on Facebook, Journey of the Shadow, Instagram, Journey of the Shadow. And my friends, you can learn all about the Kickstarter, at my website, and you can download Darkness Falls Chapter 1 for free at my website, journeyoftheshadow.com.
And how many do you have left?
21 days, I believe. We just went over our first week, and so we're crawling to that second week. And so I appreciate everyone's support and their enthusiasm behind this project. And thank you again, guys, for bringing me on to talk about it. This has been great.
You, like I said, you both are welcome back at any time. And yes, Trish, we have to agree with you on this one. Yes, we love Trish. Trish is a good friend of the show, and not only does she comment the best when she's on the show pitching, she brings it hard. And
you better be ready for Trish, because she's got a whole like bandolier and like a tool belt and a backpack and all kinds of shit. I
didn't get a chance to post it, but we were talking about the Royal Rumble, and if she were to enter the women's match, she probably would win it. Yeah. My only request is she has to wear that dollar store Pennywise mask from last week.
And a leotard.
Yes. Because
a leotard.
Yes.
And a leotard.
That thing was horrible.
But I have to see it. And now I got to see it.
I'm gonna pay a bill real quick. 1 second. Okay. Today's episode brought to you by our friends over at Lyft. You can use code VOLTCRAWL for $20 in free rides. If you use Lyft, LYFT, use the app, use code VOLTCRAWL and get $20 in free rides. So there you go. It's begun. It's begun. Soon, Brandon's gonna have all type of stuff behind him to literature.
I'm actually a Lyft driver, so I have like my Lyft thing in the back. And
those banners and everything they have to send. So I'll come stand them up behind you. I'll bum rush your house with a crew. We'll take it over.
He's gonna stand right behind you, Brandon, and just hold the banner for the whole show.
You see that light Stone has?
Podium and everything to stand behind, and
man, the whole Joe knows it. They're gonna
we'll have a standee of him just like this with the left hand going.
Hey, just a cheesy smile, cheesy smile. Back to you at the studio. You know what I mean? Sorry, Variant. It's gonna happen.
It's okay. Listen. I've been selling my dignity since I was 5. My dignity is all gone. They were like, "Hey, kid, take a picture with this. You're cute." I said, "Okay." Wow, you paid me for that? Awesome. All right.
Yes, Trish, we know you can rock a leotard.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to do the sponsor thing. That's all. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And speaking of getting out of here, we got to get up out of here. And so, like always, I want to thank my judges, Lisa, Joe, Your Highness. Thank you for pitching in. I want to thank my guest, Stone, SK. You guys did phenomenal. You guys did that well. I had to add a couple extra few syllables to phenomenal. So it's not just phenomenal, it's phenomenal.
Y'all write that down at home, okay? Genius. That is genius. Right.
And it's a patent for me, and I want a quarter for every time anyone else decides to use it. Or just send it to Indie Vault. I gotta start somewhere, man. I can't be charging big time money for that just yet.
69 cents at least.
50 cents.
Okay, 50 cents. All right, cool.
Curtis Jackson on it, man.
Find me in the club. All right. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. This is Pitches Be Crazy, and you guys take it easy and bye. You bastard.